What's going on, YouTube? Hello. Got the new setup here. In case you guys don't know me, my name is Eddie Smith. I'm an enrolled agent here in California. Today, I just kind of wanted to go over a brief video today. Get my words right here. And today, I'm going to be talking about a gig economy with you. And I really want to go over three main things with you today. So I want to go over the basics of, well, first off, what is gig economy, how you're taxed on it, and how you can save money. So, stick around. We're going to make this quick. Hope you enjoy the video, and I hope it's useful for you. So the first bit, what exactly is gig economy? Gig economy is anything that you're paid for by the project or by the task. So typically like when you hear gig economy, what people are usually going to be referring to is going to be things like, Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, even Airbnb, Upworks. So it's, basically essentially kind of these self-employed avenues where you can get money. You don't have a boss. You work on your own time. People hire you, hence, by the task, by the project, hence, the IRS's definition. So it's really things along those lines, but it's quite a broad, it's a bit of an umbrella term, There's tons of different ways, different freelancing and things along those lines. But that's essentially what it is, what you really need to know. Gig economy, you're getting paid by the task, by the project. Gig, task, project. So it's really what you need to know with it. For the second part of the video, is it taxable? How is it taxed? Absolutely, 110% it is taxable. In gig economy, I'm sorry for all the side hustlers out there, everyone doing, you got your thing going on the side. You're not going to be getting many favors when it comes to tracking this, right? This income is really going to primarily fall on your shoulders. You might have, Uber or Lyft. They might send you, a 1099K. I saw that Lyft always if you make over 20,000 with Lyft on 200 drives, then they'll send you a 1099K. But really, it's going to be on your shoulders to report this income, and so you're going to really want to keep track of and manage, the money that you're getting, and on top of that also, which I'm going to get into in a little bit, the money that you're spending as well. So I would recommend something maybe possibly like QuickBooks Self-Employed. You really want to manage this on your own. Don't rely on them to provide you with the income, with the statements. Do it yourself. Once you it's going to take a bit of a habit. It's going to be a habitual practice, but once you get it down, you're going to feel comfortable, you're going to feel confident, and you're going to be, it's not going to seem overwhelming at all. So the good stuff, right? How you can save money. So really that's why you want to keep track of your income, is so you can also keep track of your expenses, and you can deduct a lot of those expenses. When you're doing gig economy, you're essentially your own boss, right? You don't have a boss that you report to, you work on your own time. So in the IRS's eyes, you're self-employed, right? So you're gonna have a lot of deductions that are available to you. That could be things, so if you're driving, I'm gonna constantly defer to Uber and Lyft. If you're doing Uber, you can deduct part of your car insurance if you're doing, it's gonna pertain to how much of your car you're using for professional versus personal. And so say, you use your car half the time to do Uber and the other half you use on your personal time, then you can deduct, you got $140, $120 car insurance, and you can deduct $60 of that per month. And then even things along the line of your cell phone too, right? If when you're doing Uber and you're doing DoorDash or whatever it might be, you need your phone, right? You're going to need your technology there. So you're going to be able to deduct part of your cell plan. However, I will stress to you though that the IRS is quite stingent on this. So you're going to really want to be accurate with how much of your phone you're using for business purposes versus personal. You just don't want to risk an audit, and it's just not worth it to mess around. So just be accurate with that. But it's really why I mentioned that is just to show you the the abundance of different deductions that you can get and things that go into it. So also there's car expenses as well, right? And so there's different ways you can go about doing the car expenses. There's the standard mileage deduction that the IRS offers, which I believe they change it yearly to match inflation, but I know in 2019 it was 58 cents per mile. Or you can also keep track of all the individual expenses on what you're paying, which is a little bit more work, but if you're doing it a lot and you kind of have your systems down, you may be able to save more money. So there's separate ways you can go about doing it. But really what I want to stress is just make sure that you're tracking income and expenses. and there's plenty of programs that can help you do that. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be a bit of annoying, it's going to be a hassle, and it's going to take time to make this a habit. But once it's a habit, it's going to be a breeze. With the self-employment, with the gig economy, if you're making a certain amount of income, you might be required to start paying estimated taxes. So these are just warnings, and I don't want anything to sneak up on you, but I cannot stress enough how important it is to keep track of your expenses. Take photos of those receipts. It's going to save you money. It's going to be a bit annoying, but trust me, it's going to be worth it.
To mention here, coming at you from the editing side, but you guys are probably going to have to pay estimated taxes if you expect to owe over $1,000 in tax liability from your gig economy income. So I'm going to come out with another video kind of getting more in depth on estimated taxes because they're pretty confusing.
So yeah, that's kind of what, the walk through the basics on gig economy taxes, how to save money with it. So, if you guys have any other questions, please do not hesitate. I really, I'll feel insulted if you hesitate to ask me a question. Please ask me anything. I do not mind. I am thrilled to get back at you, right? I want to know what's going through your mind as a taxpayer, things you need help on, things that aren't clear within tax code or whatever it may be. So thank you guys a ton for watching. Hope you guys liked it. Leave a comment, like, whatever it might be. I just hope it was useful for you. All right, guys, take care.